Oh, no, not again. Yes, here he is once again, that master of mirth, mayhem, madness, and various trips to Mahoopany. It's Pops McGonigal.
Don't forget Miss Shopton.
And he's still driving in the slow lane.
Don't forget anything, for that matter.
Driving.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Well, you know, I've been getting a little worried about the Hellcat lately, because a.k.a. my lovely wife, Helen, because she's been forgetting things, you know, and it's not fun growing old. As I said to a guy the other day, you know, my body aches all over, my joints hurt. He says, I feel like a young baby. I said, yeah, why? He says, well, I got no teeth, no hair, and wet my pants a lot. But anyway, I decided to take the Hellcat down to our doctor, Lucky Lewandowski, and Dr. Lucky said, well, I tell you what, I don't see anything here with my simple test, but I want you to go to a specialist. You know, that's a few more bucks out of it. Anyway, let's not get into that. We got the insurance coverage there. So he gives us the name, recommends us to this Chinese doctor, Dr. Ginkgo Balboa. And so I go into the office and I say, how's your brother Rocky there? He doesn't laugh. I don't know if he got the joke. But anyway, so he tested her out with some written tests, and then he checked out her, you know, the general physical condition. He says, well, I don't think I see anything wrong here, but take these pills and let me know. I think I suggest if it's a short-term memory loss, he said, write things down, and then you won't just carry the notes with you. That's the hard part, to remember to carry the notes, and also to remember to pay my bill. But anyway, so I said, okay, Doc. So we're sitting there watching television down there in beautiful Wisteria Lane the other day, and I said, maybe I ought to test her out, see how she's doing here with these pills and stuff. So I said, honey, would you go up there and get me a nice bowl of ice cream? And she starts to get up, and I says, why don't you write that down? She gets mad at me because I told her that. I said, well, that's what the doctor said, you know. I said, well, how about some strawberries on top? She says, okay, I can remember that. And she gets up, and I said, well, write that down. She says, no, I can remember that, you know. So I said, well, how about if I put some, you know, you put some whipped cream on top for me there? She says, no problem there. So I said, why don't you write that down? She says, no, I can remember that. So she goes out there in the kitchen for about, it must have been about 20 minutes, and she comes back with a big plate of ham and eggs. And I said, see, I told you you should have written that down. You forgot the toast.
I've changed my mind. not the right way, you know. Where did you see me go? No, it's not that I don't know, I just don't want it to grow. It's not that I don't know, I've changed my mind, I take it back, erase and rewind, 'cause I've been changing my mind, erase and rewind, 'cause I've been changing my mind, erase and rewind, 'cause I've been changing my mind, erase and rewind, 'cause I've been changing my mind, I've changed my mind. Yeah. All right, friends.
What's up?
You're the storm.
Okay.
Are you ready, Lars?
Take it away.
Rookie Johansson.
New Kid Johansson.